Getting ready for a grocery store run. It's Monday, which is usually the day that I do my shopping and my meal prep. I am dressed for the weather because typical Minnesota in February. It's snowing. So we're going to head to my favorite store, Lake Winds, which is an organic co-op, and we're going to grab everything I need so I'm ready to eat for the week. So I just got back from Lake Winds and I picked up, not a ton of stuff because I was a little bit late last week on my meal prep. So I still have a ton of produce hanging out in the fridge, already chopped and ready to go for like veggies and hummus. But what I did get is I got a couple of sweet potatoes. I got this teriyaki sauce. It's also like a marinade, and I'm going to use it for this recipe I saw online for stir fry and teriyaki chicken. There were a lot of different teriyaki sauces, so this one is being sweetened with agave nectar, which made me feel good about it. This one has only 2 grams of sugar per serving, so that also made me feel really good. And I was just checking the ingredient list, and most of it you can pronounce, not a ton of sugar, so I was happy with this. Plus it was less expensive than some of the others. I grabbed some deli meat, some turkey, so I could make some wraps for lunches. I got some jasmine rice, which we love here, but this I did some brown jasmine rice because it had a little bit less carbohydrates per serving, and that's something that I'm aware of now that I am training for a bikini competition that is going to happen either in June or September, so I'm really excited about that. I got some fiber bread. I'm really aware now of getting 30 grams of fiber into my diet, so this bread helps with that, again, to make wraps or sandwiches. Of course, spinach. We go through this like water. I got some cauliflower because I'm going to make cauliflower rice again. It's a good alternative if you're watching your carbs. Unsweetened original almond milk. Some mixed veggies for my stir fry. An avocado. I also got some frozen cod. This is something I'm going to cook up in a big batch and have that ready to go. And I got 2 types of chicken. Stir-fried chicken that costs a little bit more because it's already cut, but I really don't care because I hate touching raw meat, so I'd rather it already be cut for me. Sorry, not really sorry. And then I got some regular chicken just to grill up on my George Foreman. So I have my rice going here and my beans. And in my beans, I put some of these Flavor God seasonings. I did the everything spicy. It's sort of like a taco seasoning. And then I have my sweet potatoes. They have puncture holes in them from a fork. And I'm going to put this in a 400 oven for about 45 minutes. And those are going to be ready to go. So now I'm going to move on to my proteins. All right, I just put my chicken on the George Foreman. It's seasoned with Flavor God's lemon and garlic seasoning. And I'm just going to close this up. And I have a really old school version of the George Foreman, so if you have this version, just make sure you have a plate underneath it to cover or to catch all the extra juice. Chicken is on its way, and then I have my fish in a Ziploc bag. And I have this soaking in some water so I can thaw it out. And once that's thawed, we're going to pan fry it, and it's going to be really yummy. Okay, now we're going to make some cauliflower rice. It's super easy. You just need your blender and some cauliflower. I've already cut off the green parts and cut it into small pieces. And I threw some in my blender, and then you just pulse it. So let's see if I can make this work. So, and I'm doing it in sections so I don't overwhelm my blender. And you just keep doing this until it all has this sort of grainy rice consistency. Still working on that fried rice. I put the cauliflower in a pan, and then I added this bag of frozen veggies. That looks like this. Just waiting until that's heated through. And now I'm going to add some egg to this. And I'm going to be using egg whites. And I'm going to put in 3/4 cup of egg whites, which is about 4 egg whites. So I know that if I divide this by 4, I'll know exactly sort of how many servings I had of egg whites. So just going to pour that in. And I'll just cook that up and mix it all together. Over here I have my stir-fried chicken. I'm going to start cooking that, add the teriyaki sauce, and then over here in the George Foreman, I'm cooking my last piece of chicken. Looks like I need to flip it. Okay, so it's been about 50 minutes since I started doing this. I have my sweet potatoes in the oven, still waiting for those, and I'm about to start cooking my fish, but this is what I have so far. Let me see if I can flip this thing. Nope, okay, never mind. So, I have chicken. I have about 4 ounces of chicken and a 1/4 cup of rice and black beans. Lots of good protein, carbohydrates in there. Then this is my stir fry with the teriyaki chicken, and that's about, I divided the stir fry in quarters, and it's about 4 ounces of chicken in each of those. The rest is coming soon. Here's the last of it, sweet potatoes, cod, and broccoli. This took me about an hour and a half to do, and what nobody shows you is that this is what your kitchen looks like after an hour and a half of meal prep. Maybe other people are better at it. I'm just a bad multitasker apparently, but at least I have all my food ready for the week. Hope this was helpful. If you have questions about the recipes, let me know. Have a great day.